falling out on the floor and I haven't even started yet. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am being led to explain the video from last night, okay? Coffee, black coffee in my cup, no sugar, just black. I'm gonna do a video on that one day too, because there are some properties in coffee that are really good for you. So the video last night talked about a video that I watched that explained what the tarot community was, everybody's talking about the same exact thing over and over and over again. Oh, my Bible scripture just popped up on that phone, so I'm gonna go with it on this phone. Let's see what it says. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant. Happy Valentine's Day too, as well.
Chapter 13. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all I have, and if I deliver up my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when the perfect comes, the partial will pass away. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I gave up childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. For now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I have been fully known. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love.
Okay, that was First Corinthians 13. So now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love. Love is the greatest. I live in love. I keep trying to tell y'all. I used to be, talked about or said that I'm a lover of love like it was a bad thing. But as I'm coming to find out, that was my superpower. That's the thing that saved me. So I am me. I live in love. I am thankful. I'm grateful. I am immensely blessed, okay? So, explaining the video last night, there was a story, and this is about love. There was a story about a wealthy man. And mind you, this is a past life story, so walk with me now. I don't know how many ages, centuries, it could have just been the last past life. I don't know. But there was a wealthy man who thought that he was in love with the right woman. So he did the right thing. He married her and he had a child with her. But come to find out, later on, he realized that the person that he had married, that he thought was his true counterpart, twin flame, love, whatever, it's in the last video, so you can go look at it and you'll see who actually did the best video out of everybody. So he now tried to correct his mistake because he realized that his true love, the person that he was supposed to be with, the person that was ordained for him to be with, is now off living their life in a situation once he tries to correct it, this person, a karmic person, and karma is an energy, a person, place, or thing that you continually to have cycles with that are, it's like karma. You either get good karma, you get bad karma. You do bad things, you get bad karma. You could do good things, you get good karma. So this is a person that saw that this person was wealthy. She targeted this man to steal basically his destiny. He was destined to be with this other person. But because there are people who do magic under the moon, magic in the kitchen, magic, but this is bad magic. This is not good magic. And with everything, there is a good and bad. If your intentions are bad, it's going to be bad. If your intentions are good, it's going to be good. When you know that your intentions are good, you never go against anybody's free will. You never try to bind anybody to anything. You really only do stuff pertaining to yourself. You manifest your dream life. You manifest, and you don't add or try to harm anybody else in the process, okay? And for anybody watching these videos, God, I love you and I thank you, and you already know I'll be in your kitchen all day. Give me the right words to say. Make sure I'm on the right track. So, your intentions. What are your intentions when you are doing these things? So in the process, this person had bad intentions because they wanted to be wealthy. So she targeted this man and created this life because she, but when he decided, or when he figured out that it was wrong, he tried to correct the situation. He tried to correct the mistake. This lady now, the karmic, the person that he was married to, now proceeds to put magic on him. And he, now because she ends up having this baby or being pregnant, now he tries to do the right thing because now this child is involved. But again, still not the right thing because he was still supposed to leave. But before he got a chance to leave, she started poisoning his food, poisoning him, doing magic on him. He ended up having a heart attack and dying, okay? That's what I gathered. Don't quote me, but this is what I got from it. He ended up having a heart attack and dying. So now he's on the other side, okay? And this karmic now has his child over here. So again, past life. This is not something that happened. This is a story. It happened, but it happened in a past life. So now this wealthy man is upset. He's upset because he can't cross over because, one, he's worried about his child. Two, he's worried about the person that he was supposed to have really been in love with, the person that he was supposed to be on his path with. And three, there's a karmic woman running around here doing the same exact thing to men, because they're still in the energy from the twin flames, the star seeds, these connections that are supposed to be made, supposed to be had, supposed to glorify God, supposed to have a destiny to do stuff in the world, but it's being taken because it's being stolen by these karmic women, okay? So these women have spirits attached to them, succubus, Jezebel spirits, all types of demonic stuff that's attached to them. So some people come from a karmic family, period. Like their whole family is just poisoned, all right? So somehow, and I'm taking it that because I was searching for God, again, I don't know if it was because of a person or if it was because of me searching for God. Either way, it was destined to happen. Destiny is now trying to put me back on my right track. So this is why now I got caught in a loop that I'm not even trying to understand it anymore. I'm just trying to explain it because I'm trying to be out of it, okay? I just like minding my business. That's the thing I've been saying the whole entire time. So if me coming here to explain this to you gets you through it, then we all working through it. Walk with me. Okay, so now he's on the other side. He's upset. So me saying I'm breaking generational chains because of the fact that my family has covenants throughout time, throughout history with whatever, whoever, however. I was going to do what I wanted to do. I wasn't going to live under the box of religion. I'm still not going to live under the box of religion. I'm going to do what I want to do. And what I want to do is what I want to do, okay? All right. We established that. So breaking generational chains. So now how this works is, because now we know this story. This is a cycle that continues on being done, and families, and probably not just in my family, probably in your family, probably in everybody's family. The wealthy man wants this done. So the chain breaker stepped up to the plate. Let me break this chain for him, okay? But I am not alone, because guess what? There's two parts to this story. Mine and his, okay? So now we're over here in the real world, right? And Tylishia Herman is Johnson, for now, is sitting in the seat that God told me to sit in. And at this point, there was a situation that happened with myself. And the person that I was attached to, that I thought was my twin flame, I kept having karmic cycles with. So I showed, this is in a video, previous video, so you can go back and look at it. At 42 years old, oh, matter of fact, here's my book. So at 42 years old, I met this man at a hotel. We weren't even messing around. We just used to hang out. So I met this guy at a hotel, and then I started talking about why it was that me and him continue to have these cycles. This is what I wrote. This is it right here. So I said, people in my life that I continue to have cycles with, and this was the person that I just am married to, recently married to. I don't know, because I got to figure it out. I got stuff that I got to figure out because I haven't spoken to this person, because God told me turn this way, run, and mind your business. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. I'm going to get you where you need to get, okay? I trust you. You got me where I need to get. So at this point in time, I wrote people in my life cycles. This was my third cycle with this person, 42 years old, okay? I'm about to be 46, February the 19th. I'm a cusp baby, Aquarius and Pisces, all right? So, stuff started happening. God said, when this is done, you roll out. So when stuff started happening, going weird, and me and his relationship, I was already on and I told this person, when we're done at this point in time, we're done. There is no going back. I'm finished, because I'm tired of being on this roller coaster with you. I can't be friends with you anymore, because I got to move on to my new future, because nobody wants their person, their woman, to be friends with no man. So I'm not doing that anymore. So once we're done, we're done. That was what I said to that person. So when I dropped them off, I skedaddled, rolled out. I don't know what happened with that person. They could be dead. They could be alive. I don't know. All I know is I need a divorce. That's all I know, because I thought that was my happily ever after, but apparently they had other plans, other ideas, and it wasn't me. They told me that the people that loved them the most lived in a place where I didn't live at, so clearly it wasn't me. I wasn't for the nonsense, okay? I'm too grown, and my time, my energy is too important, okay? I'm not wasting it on nobody that don't want to be where I'm at. I'm good. I got God. He loved me. God don't play about me. I tell people that all the time, okay? So, God wanted to know if I was going to let go the way he told me to let go. He didn't even have to tell me twice, because he said, if you look back, you're going to perish. I wasn't going to perish. I don't even like y'all that much to perish. So I moseyed on along by my way. I left, okay? So somehow in the process of this, I went back to God along the way, because it wasn't somehow in the process of this. I was going to say somehow in the process of this, I got awakened to now engage with my tarot channel, a channel that I have not been on in a while. But now God is saying, I need you to talk. I need your voice. I need you to say something, because some stuff is going down behind the scenes. I don't even know what is going down. I haven't, like I said, I've been minding my business. And quite frankly, I was a little bit upset when the whole thing went down, because of the fact I'm saying, God, why did I get roped into this? Because I don't care. You know I don't care. He said, it don't matter if you care or not. Sit down, open your mouth, discuss this situation, because I need you to help some people, because there are some people going through a situation and your story is going to help them. So let's figure it out. I was obedient. Thank you, God. I sat down. Y'all go look at the stories, because somewhere in there was some stuff. Okay, so breaking the cycle. Knowing when to stop a situation when God says, excuse me, that's over for you. This person wants to waste your time. This person wants to waste your energy. This person wants to keep you in a cycle of something that's not for you, because I have something amazing for you. I have something good for you. I have something that will not do those things to you. But if you want to, feel free, because you over here professing you want your free will, you can stay in that. You can, because this person was saying, oh, I'll still help you. Oh, I'll still do this. And I'm listening to God, because they don't know God is already working on me. So I'm saying, what you need to do that for? What? Why? For what? And I'm looking very disgusted at this person when I'm saying it, because all the while, I already know how this is about to go down, because I'm connected. I stay plugged in. Okay? So, I ran. It was one of the things that was funny, because it was, and I don't mean this to be nasty or malicious, but it was just funny because it was one of the quotes that said, when the trash takes itself out. I thought it was funny. So either way, I went on about my business. So breaking the cycle, breaking the chains. I know what I deserve. I know what I require. I know what God said, what's for me will always be for me. So breaking that cycle, and now being patient and waiting on the thing that God is saying, that, because I this time I didn't go. I'm always manifesting my life. Everybody knows that. I'm big, and I say that. I've been talked about and weird forever, because I always see the positive. So the cycle of what I got caught into on the internet, because now I'm going to my page and then they're saying, oh, well, this happened, and I'm trying to figure out how my information is being leaked to the internet. It was weird, because these people were talking about my birthmarks, my tattoos, and I'm like, who is leaking information? This is weird. But anyway, people accessed my birth chart. They accessed all types of stuff that was very personal to me, and I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, so I figured it must have been important. If it's important to them, it must be important to me. So when I go look at my birth chart, it tells me that, you are some stuff that I already knew. Like my dream job, which I wasn't on that path, but I would like to go on that path. So I'm asking God, because I can actually do that job as well. And I'm good at it, because I'm a person that I'll figure out the crime even on television. Like, I don't watch much television, but when I'm sitting with people and I'm watching TV, I'll figure out the crime. Like I'm figuring out this crime right here. But I'm good at it. So that was one thing that, and at one point in time, a couple months ago, I said to this person, like, I think I want to go to law school, but, thinking, okay, it's going to take this much time, this, that, and the third, but there is a hack. I can actually buck the system by going to a different state. And so I don't know, gotta make it happen if it's meant to be, and if that's the path I'm supposed to be on, I'll do that. There's a couple things I'm actually going to do. God willing, God put me back on that track, that's what I'm going to do. Because at this point, I can't do nothing but what he tell me anyway, because... So also on my chart, it was saying how I am good at the occult. And as I told you before, previous video, go back, there is stuff that covenants, meaning agreements that were made in my family previous lifetimes, lineage that goes on throughout time until you get to the first people on earth. There was stuff that they may have wanted to do, like they wanted to play in the dark arts. I might not want to play in the dark arts, although I do know some of the dark arts, and I get to know some of the dark arts because of the fact that I'm a seeker of knowledge. So what I've come to find out recently is that God's people need to know everything, because how are you going to win a war without the information? How are you going to win a war without the tools? Like, you have to make it make sense. I mean, that's just the way it is. So seeking for my higher self and understanding who I am, I always told everybody, I don't have to play with magic. I am magic. All I got to do is say something and some stuff's going to happen. That was something that was part of me when I was younger, and then I started to abuse my power. And this is where now God's saying, I'm about to give you back this gift, because you already knew. I bragged about it. That was one of the things. And I allowed this person, because I've had many cycles with this person, so they knew all about me. They called me their seer. They had two seers. One, I don't know why, but okay, they didn't see this coming. So that was put to the side because God said, I'm gonna teach you a lesson, little lady, because you out here playing. You using my stuff for the wrong purpose. But anyway, so as I go through my birth chart, I'm starting to realize, like, okay, these are things that, and how do they know me? Like, again, he knew you in your mother's womb. So this chart is saying stuff that it was already there before I was born. So these are the things that you're going to do. You're going to end up with people trying to target you. Your time, your energy, and your focus is important. Be mindful of that, because people are coming along trying to steal your destiny, trying to steal your future. They wasting your time because it's taking you off your path. And anybody that's taking you off your path is not for you. Anybody that does not treat you the way you need to be treated don't deserve your time or your attention. It's taking you, anybody that does not clap for you when you're winning is taking you up. Anybody that's gossiping too much. God don't like gossip. It's in the Bible. Look it up. He don't like it. So when people are calling you, you get those friends that want to chit chat about somebody else's business, cut them off. You can do what you want, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's part of what the devil uses to keep you bound in BS, okay? Keeping you away from God, because the God don't like it. All right. I tell y'all every time, because every time I start these readings and I'm talking about like certain situations, I swear I'm getting heavy cocaine use. I don't know who is doing cocaine, but you're going to kill yourself. And this is what they keep saying, because the wealthy man had a heart attack. He died, okay? He died of a heart attack. Whoever is doing cocaine, stop. You can do what you want, but I suggest you stop, because it's going to be the death of you. Every time. It never ceases to fail. And this is another reason why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, the people that I said I've noticed that people have been getting COVID. I have been running around, well, out here, and I have not taken a vitamin or nothing, and not had COVID. You want to know why? I've been minding my business. Y'all need to mind your business. That's why y'all getting COVID, because y'all in other people's business. Sit down, mind your business. Most of y'all be in my business. I don't know why. But, okay. So now I'm breaking the generational curse. Stopping the karma, the karmic person from stealing my destiny and taking me away from the person that I am ordained to be with. The real person that God put me here on earth to meet, to move on into my future, to have my divine destiny, to now accomplish the thing, build kingdom building, to build this empire that God wants me to build. So, and it's just not for me. Like I said, building the empire takes people. Building the empire takes a team. Building the empire takes community. But we also have to recognize when now you're seeking for God, because this is what I was saying about the dark night of the soul. When you're seeking for God, it starts to make you shed stuff, like everything, your whole entire, you die. The person that you was, you still have those, you know, your traits, your this and the third, but you start to realize who is for you and who is not for you. You got to shed that, because everybody's not meant to go where you're meant to go. It just is what it is. Too bad, so sad, y'all got here to this point. If you were actually doing the right things, you would be allowed to go with me. But clearly you weren't treating me right. You wasn't doing the right thing, so you're not meant to go where I'm going. I'm okay with that. I'll fly alone. And if you go back to the video, you'll understand why I'm saying that. Because God told me, if I let you do the thing, because it was just a mess. But again, that scripture says love is patient, love is kind. Because what happened was, my situation got held up because of whatever the witches were doing under the moon. This is like, again, replaying itself into your divine destiny, taking you off your path. The witches were doing magic under the moon and trying to steal again. And if a person don't want to be with you, just be done with it. Let go and let God, because that's one of the things. If you let it go and it comes back, it was meant to be yours. If you let it go and it comes back, Well, I don't know, because I might need to take that back, because I let some stuff go and it came back and I don't like it. So we might need to rethink that. But either way, when God sends it back, he sends it back clean and pure. Okay? That's one thing. So you can bet on that. And like I was going to tell you earlier, I didn't ask for anything this time. I said, because God knows I'm not meant to be alone. Why would he leave all this alone? No. Man is not meant to be alone. So this time I went to God and I said, God, send me what you know I need. Why is people calling me on my... See, this is where the devil be busy, because people have been trying to get at me for so long. I'm not answering for nobody. Everybody's access is denied. Everybody's access is denied until that thing that God was talking about shows up. Because all y'all want to do is gossip about some stuff that I don't care about. I don't care. What I care about is what he is trying to get me to do. And what I need to take care of with me, my family, meaning my family that's in this house right now, me and my son. I got family outside of that, my daughter, my 2 grandkids and her side, and then my granddaughter that is with her mom. My own son even got cut off at this point in time because he wasn't acting right. And I don't care who you are, when I raised you, you were given to me by God to be, and thank you, God, because you gave me some of the 4 of the best kids ever. One of them went astray. Not my problem, though, because I gave them back. So when they turn 18, they're given back. I did what I was supposed to have done. I'm not going to be responsible for a person. When you're grown, you do what you wanted to do. So now you're under the covenant with him. And he's going to take care of that young man. So I don't have to worry because of the fact that I know he's dealing with him. If he sends him back, he'll be clean. But as of now, I don't trust it. And that's just is what it is. Say what you want to say. Talk to him about it. Watch your mouth. Don't put your mouth on me. But I'm not talking to y'all people because y'all weird. And I don't got time to gossip about stuff that's not important to me. And my life is important and I'm dealing with that. I'm working on that. So, breaking the cycle, because now, again, we go back to the wealthy man that was past life. He wants it corrected in this life. Because he's mad. And he don't like the fact that a karmic people, places, and things got away with the murder of him, stealing his destiny, and getting him off of his path to now have to watch his true love go on about their way and live this life that he wasn't a part of. It was stolen from him. He don't like it. So if it's part of your family, part of my family, part of whoever family, the conversation was to now let's not do that. Let's not allow karmics steal your destiny, take you off your path, kill you. So if you're in a situation right now and you know you shouldn't be in that situation because you know God is calling you to do something else, you know God is calling you to be somewhere else, why are you still there? Are you going to wait until it kills you? Now's the time. If you hear him telling you to move. Because he wants to see if you're going to be obedient to what he's telling you. Because what you fail to realize is these people are crafty. They play around with your food. They're cooking for you. And, you know, have you ever heard the saying, it was cooked with love? Because this is a real thing. People cooking your food, the energy that they're putting into it. So if a person despises you while they're cooking your food, it's poisoning you. They don't even have to put anything in it. It's the energy that they're cooking with. It's going to kill you. The energy that they're giving to you. Like, you know, I don't know if you ever heard of the evil eye, but if you get on my nerves and I side eye you, that's the evil eye. All these things are curses upon you. You need to be somewhere where you are celebrated, where somebody loves you, where somebody is they're reciprocating the energy that you're giving them. And if God is saying, turn your back and walk away, don't look back. If you trust him, why are you not doing it? What you waiting for? Because all of the end result is going to be is death, your death. And now you outside of your body looking at the person that you wanted to be happy with, wanted to love, now loving somebody else. Now being loved the right way by somebody else. Why would you want that? So as human beings, because I seen it today, I was posting something on Facebook and I seen this guy, his thing popped up and it said it's complicated. Ain't nothing complicated over here. Nothing. When God said run, I ran as fast as I could. I got in my vehicle and I went elsewhere. I didn't even want to be in the vicinity because I didn't want them to accidentally walk up on me and say, oh, I was just playing. No, dog, no. It's not complicated. Loving me is not complicated at all. Because I'm going to love you right. I'm going to treat you right. Even in the midst of this person doing stuff and me saying, why are you acting like that? I still love this person right. Because that was the covenant that I was under with them. And then I went to God and I said, God, you see this nigger don't know how to act, right? And I'm over here doing the very thing that you told me to do, to love him in spite of, and he just smacked me in my face. Hard. I felt the fire want to come. I could have killed him. But instead, I recognize this person wants to fight. Don't give them that. They want to get you locked up. Don't give them that. Don't let, because I fell victim to that one time with another person. They were doing stuff and hitting on me and doing stuff and nobody seeing it. And then when I snapped, then everybody's saying, oh, she's crazy. No, I'm tired. I'm tired of you doing stuff. And I don't got time for it. So if I now have to be in that type of situation, my energy and all my time is too valuable for that. You don't understand. I got purpose in my life. I'm destined to do stuff. I can't deal with people like that. Because it's not for me. My energy is too good for that. My glow is too good for that. I'm not doing that. And my family knows I will fight for them. I will fight for them tooth and nail to the end. Don't touch my family. But I had to realize who really was my family. Because my own family wasn't fighting for me the way I was fighting for them. So at this point, I'm fighting for me. I'm going to fight for me. And some of the stuff that has happened previously in the past lives, I'm fighting to break that because I don't got time. I have grandkids. And one of the things I love is I was on the phone just a minute ago talking to my daughter. And my grandbaby called me Royal. And that royal bloodline. So Royal called me and she's like, good morning, my mom. And I'm like, good morning, Royal. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. And although these are things that we really should not celebrate, but I taught them love. I teach them love. So my daughter is one of the things that, and I told her I love her for that. And she was like, no, mom, I love you for that because that was something that you taught me. My kids are my Valentines, no matter what. Like, I love them. You know, when they were, growing up, they were always my Valentine. So I would make sure that they had a gift. When they woke up, there was balloons. It was just, I wanted them to feel that love. So now my daughter does that with her daughters. And so Royal's on the phone and she's showing me her, gifts that her mom has bought her. And, my daughter did some stuff. Oh my God, I loved it for her to take to school. But when she went to go, Royal takes the phone to Milan and I'm like, Milan, happy Valentine's Day. I love you. And, she's taking out her gifts. And then it reminded me. So I ended up telling Milan, I said, Milan, do you see how your mom loves you? Do you see how you are celebrated? Like, your mom is making sure that you know that you are her Valentine and she's treating you in a certain type of way. If the person that you end up with don't treat you like that, not for you. Not for you. Because at the end of the day, and it's not about the gifts, it's also about just the love, just showing a person that you love them. And these are kids. Royal's 3. And Milan, she's already at the age where there's a little boy doing stuff to her, trying to hit on her and everything else. And I told her, I'm sorry, but y'all better get your kids under control. Because fooling with me, punch him in his face. And then tell him call your grandmother. Because at the end of the day, he shouldn't be touching her. Get y'all little narcissistic kids. They already growing up bad. Get them. Because, listen, I'm not that person that's going to say, oh, turn the other cheek. God, I know she's supposed to turn the other cheek. But he's trying to now put her in a situation where she's not going to value herself. So when she turn the other cheek and knock fire from him. So get y'all kids. And I'm not sorry for that. I'll repent for it later. But at this point in time, I'm teaching her to fight and stand up for what she's supposed to, because you're not just going to diminish her self-esteem. I'm not with it. Get your sons. Because, no. They hit on girls already. That means y'all not raising them right. Get y'all kids. Teach them how they supposed to be raised. Pay them some attention. Stop being in a man's face. Show your kids some attention. And y'all men, be in your kids' face. Stop being in these little dirty females' face. Raise your kids. Y'all had them, raise them. You don't want to raise them, stop having them. There's too many of them out here already, because God is like trying to figure out what's happening with them anyway. I love the kids, but at the end of the day, y'all gotta train these kids. Train up a child. That's what saved me. Because along the way, guess what? I learned young. My grandmother instilled in me young. When stuff is starting to go hectic, you always go back to your foundation. So now we got to build our foundation, and our foundation is our children. Some of these kids are already too far, because why are you doing that? Don't do that, and especially don't do it to mine. Don't do it to any kids I'm under, the covenant of, or I'm watching, because guess what? I'm going to train them. That's what I'm going to teach them. Defend yourself. If you don't want the smoke, back up. Give me 6 feet. You violated my space. And once you violate my space, guess what? Chain off. Back up. And I'm going to give you a warning. Okay. So, I hope that explained it. Breaking generational curses. Restoring balance in yourself, in your life, in your situations. It doesn't matter what happened previously. What matters now is what's going forward. Fixing the issues that you can see, because that was just one. That was just one explanation of something. And who knew? Who knew that seeing a cycle and a pattern of something that was very toxic, very negative, very just not good for you, is coming from generations and generations and generations of people just not loving or seeing themselves for what they're worth. The buck stops here, because I know what I'm worth. I'm a blessing. And the person that gets me is going to be thankful, because I'm not a curse to a man. I'm not out here running the streets. Even now, I've been to myself. Like I said, I've been celibate the whole entire time. I have not been out running the streets. I could have, because it's in me. I don't get it messed up. But at the end of the day, I know my worth. And my worth was saying, why would you do that when you have so much more to offer to the right person? All you're going to do is go out and get energy, more soul ties, more negativity, more just drastic, dumb behavior added to yourself, added to your life. Those are energies. Why would I do that? I'm trying to be a pure being over here. I'm trying to gain knowledge and wisdom, understanding. So why would I allow for them demonic, nasty beings to attach themselves to me? I understood the assignment. And the assignment was not to do that. You want better, you do better. That was the assignment. So depending upon what your assignment is, you figure it out, because hey, you got free will, you can do what you want. But my assignment was find God, worry about yourself, gain what you needed to gain, understand who you are, understand your purpose, understand your power, practice your power, and become the person that you was destined to be. You're destined for greatness. You don't have to be in no man face. For what? I'm in his face a lot. Probably way too much. I might be taking his time, but some of y'all not using y'all time anyway, so I might as well be there. You know what I mean? But either way, when you know and understand who you are, when you know and understand your power, when you know and understand your purpose, when you know and understand your destiny, things of that nature are no longer important. I can be by myself. I like myself. I have a good time over here. Y'all just do not know. I keep trying to tell y'all it's peaceful. My world is so peaceful. That's why God like being over here. That's why he likes talking to me. It's not a bunch of chaos. It's not a bunch of just nasty. We don't have that. We know how to use our words, okay? We don't gotta put hands. I told you on the last video, I'm a lover, not a fighter. You come for me and you try me, you can get this work though. But for the most part, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm just trying to live my life. Do what I need to do for God, build this kingdom, build this empire. And I like minding my business. It's important to me. And my business is me, what I'm building, what I'm attached to, what I allow myself to be attached to. These are my business. So when God puts something together, no man can tear it apart, okay? He said yes. Nobody can say no. He's for me. None of y'all can be against me, because every time y'all use them foul mouths to run off, and something gonna happen. And I'm saying it. And my words are powerful. Just to know it. So don't make me start talking. I keep trying to tell y'all. I'm already using it for good. Please. And I said something the other day. I tried to tell y'all. When some stuff started happening, God said, because he asked me. Because I said, the judgment. Like, I was trying to figure out what the judgment is for y'all people that's doing this. And he was like, I let you off the chain so you can, you have the right to call judgment. They tried to harm you. You know what I said? God, let your will be done. Because if he come for you, God don't play about me. So I hope that y'all understand now what was meant by the video. I hope I did it some justice. And if I didn't, go look it up for yourself. Because it can't get be no better until you look it up for yourself. And that's it. Thanks for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I guess I'm free to go to work today, because that's what I'm about to do. So thank you guys. All my information is in the description box. And have a blessed day. Comment. And another thing, somebody, I don't know why there's comments in my last videos, but I can't see the comments. So I don't know what's happening with that. Anybody knows what's up with that, let me know, please. Because somebody's commenting, but I can't see it. And I done went through all my settings and everything else. Don't know why I can't see it. Just the devil trying to be nasty again, like y'all always are. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. All my information is in the description box. If you want to reach out to me, please feel free. And happy Valentine's Day, okay? Love is the answer. Oh, you know what? No, this is not done. I wanted to do something because, and this is for me, okay? This is for, I would never do anything to hurt myself, but I wanted to, since it's Valentine's Day. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do this because I already see where this is going, and I don't want to help nobody. I was gonna do it but I don't want to help the ops because that looks like it's about to help the ops. Okay, thank you for coming to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe.